Ralph Davella back. Last week's lesson was on triple tonguing. This week we're going to concentrate on double tonguing. I have 3 exercises I want to show you. 2 of them are based off the Carmine Caruso 6 notes, and 1 of them is out of the Clark book. Let me say first, if you're not familiar with the 6 notes, then go back to exercise 1 to video number 1 and review that. But I'm sure you are familiar with the Carmine Caruso 6 notes. So let's just review how we do the double tonguing on this. So there's a lot of notes on this page, but they're all exactly the same as the first 2 lines, and they go up. Then they go up in half steps. So once you get 1 down, it's just a matter of of doing the 6 notes the same way. All right. So what we're gonna do is 2, 2, 2, 2, and then coo, 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 and then of course back and forth. 2, coo, 2, coo, 2, coo, 2, coo. Then after that, we do the 8th notes, and we're doing 16th notes. 2, coo, 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 2, coo. Then we're going to hold the last note. Now, after you're done with that exercise, you could rest a minute and then do the next one, or you could continue to the next one right away if you want. Depends on how you're feeling. So now the tempo on these exercises are from 88 to 144. I would start on 88. If you want to start slower, that's fine. That's okay to do that. So set get the metronome in your head if you have one, and you can play. Use the metronome. If not, you just keep time in your head. But we're not starting too fast on these. When you finish the first one, like I say, you rest a few seconds or a minute, or go right into the next one. Then you do the A sharp, the B, and the C, and you do them all the same way that you did the first exercise. All right, so let me show you the other exercise that we're going to be doing too. This is also the Caruso exercise based off the 6 notes. So it's 2, coo, 2, coo, 2, coo, 2, coo. Play that. Then we do 8 notes, 2, coo, 2, coo, 2, coo, 2, coo, 2, coo, 2, coo. We do that to there. Then we do the 16th notes. It's the same thing. We do that. Now, same thing with this. A lot of notes on the page, but really, once you do this one, what we're doing after that is we're doing the 6 notes, which would be G, G sharp, A, B flat, B, C, except we're doing it in the keys. So that's why it's looking like a lot of notes and a lot of sharps and flats. But for instance, over here, all you're doing is G sharp, or if you want to say the A flat key, and doing it in the key. Then when we go to the A, doing it in the key of A. So that's what it's all about. That's the reason for all the notes. This way you could follow it, not to think about it too much. All right, after we do that, we're going to do the Clark book also, and I'll show you that after we do these exercises together. So for now, let's do the first double tonguing exercise together. We'll just do the first one. After that, they're all the same. It's up to you to do them when as you feel fit to do them. All right, let's do the G together. For the first one, let's set the metronome on 88. So if you have a metronome and you want to set it and get the beat in your head, that's okay. Or if you want to keep it on, that's good too. So let's get the beat for now. Set it on 88. Get the beat. All right, so let's do the G together first, the first and second line. Remember, we're doing it on 88. Which is actually a little bit harder, actually, because when you do them slower, you can really hear, what you might need to work on. But let's do it on 88, even though I know that you can actually tongue that, single tongue that at that speed. But this is how we practice it to get started. Let's do the G together, which is the first 2 lines. And when we finish it, we'll take it off and rest before we play the next one. And we're doing the metronome on 88. Alright, so when we're doing on 88, it's actually like a little slow, so it's kind of actually hard to do it at that speed. But it shows anywhere that you have a problem that you need to work on. So even though you can do them a lot faster than that, do them in the 88 too, because we're trying to get the feel of the tuku, the tongue, the whole feel of the whole exercise. Alright, so we don't need to do the rest of the exercises. You can do them, yourself, and then you speed up the metronome a little at a time as you feel fit, and until you get to the last exercise. Now you can do them one, rest, do the next one, rest, do the A, rest, or you could actually do a few together if you want to. Okay, so let me show you the next exercise now. So this next exercise is we have fingering involved, which in the first exercise we didn't. It's just the first exercise was just for practicing the tuku, 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 tuku. This one we're gonna have fingering involved, so now you're getting different various muscles involved. So it starts making it a little bit more difficult, but of course you need to finger this. So this is a good way to practice it that way. So we're gonna do it again. We're gonna do the first and second line, and that's the G. Now after that, it goes to that's a G sharp, but the same as enharmonic to A flat. It's the A flat scale, then the A scale, then the B flat scale, the B and the C. So you practice these the same way as you do the first line. So let's just do the first line together now. Let's play the G and set the metronome on 88. When playing that exercise, try to get the tu and the ku as smooth as possible and as even as possible. When you're doing the slower, it's actually harder, so you can really hear, what you're doing. The more you practice it, the better you get. And one more exercise that I want to show you that we used to do with Cormac Caruso was out of the Clark book. Let's show that to you now. This is the second study in the Clark book, which is the study that we did the double tonguing with. First we would slur the whole book, then we would come back and tongue the whole book, then we came back and we double tongued the whole book. But today we're just talking about double tonguing, so let's concentrate on the second study. These are going to be 16th notes, groups of 16th notes, and we're going to set the metronome start at 88, work up to 144. If the 88 is too fast, that's okay, slow it down, doesn't matter. So of course at the slower speeds you can really hear yourself how you're doing with it. All right, so let's do one together, but let's start on the, let me show you. Let's start on the G. Just like when we're doing the 6 notes, we'll do the G, then we'll do the A flat, the A, B flat, B, and the C. And then we can work our way down. So let's do the G together now. Let's play the G, set the metronome on 88, and again we're looking at it like 16 notes. When you practice the studies, the second study in the Clark book, you can set the metronome on 88, you can set it slower, you can slur it first, you can single tongue it first. A lot of times I like to slur it first to get the steady ear going. Because if you don't keep the ear going, you can't double and triple tongue. So that's important. And a lot of people, what happens is they get tongue tied and they stop the ear and they're just chopping everything up. So if you slur it first, it'll give you the idea of the steady flow of ear, and then double tongue it. So you could go a lot faster, you can go slower, it's up to you. But again, you practice them and then you'll find yourself getting better rather quickly. I hope you got something out of these double tonguing exercises. I'm sure if you practice them that you can only get better with them. So thanks again. I appreciate it. My name is Ralph Davella. I'll be back soon with another video. What you're going to hear now is a few measures of double tonguing out of a song that I recorded. I played this at the beginning of the video, and I'm going to play it at the end of the video now if you care to listen. Okay, thank you. See you soon.